Sam Battle was a hell of a guy.
In 1911, when Sam Battle was sworn in, he was the first
Black hired by the NYPD.
As I left headquarters, the commissioner told me I was appointed and talked to me personally. And he said to me, "You will have some difficulties, but I know you will overcome them."
Imagining the difficulty of becoming a police officer in the 1900s.
You have to put yourself back in the time.
Not only were African Americans dealing with injustices racially, we had our own internal battles.
It wasn't just that he was the first black that made him historically significant. He was, in my view, he was the real deal.
I went by the Grand Central Terminal, where I worked as a red cap, to see the station master and all the boys. All the red caps stopped carrying the bags to see the first black policeman in greater New York.
Yes, he faced a lot of racial tension. Yes, he faced bigotry. Yes, he faced, injustices.
He made it in spite of this, major discrimination.
His actions demonstrate his willingness to sacrifice himself.
And when the streetcars would pass, the motormen and conductors would clang the bells, and the conductor would say, "Look over there at New York's first colored policeman."
This migrant from the South, he comes to Harlem and he walks up the steps on 135th Street and Lenox Avenue, the subway station, and there is this black police officer directing traffic. And he goes, "This must be heaven." They have a black police officer.
It was about him making a difference, him bringing something to the community.
It gave people hope, people in Harlem hope.
First black sergeant, first black lieutenant, first black parole commissioner. The doorway was opened. He was a pioneer and a trailblazer.
Good old Mayor LaGuardia. He loved Sam Battle. When Lou Gehrig died and Sam had retired, he appointed Sam to Lou Gehrig's place on the parole commission.
LaGuardia said, "I'm making Battle parole commissioner not because he's a Negro, because he's the best man that I know in the city of New York of the position to which I'm appointing him. He's perfectly, absolutely qualified for it."
He knew the journey would go on for him and for his people and for society.
I've seen the Negroes grow in the police department. We have captains, many lieutenants, and sergeants all over the city of New York. We've come a long way.
He would see tremendous, tremendous progress.
The racial components are changing dramatically. This is truly becoming the mosaic of law enforcement departments. It's really starting to reflect the communities from which it's policing.
He would be proud.
It's just a beautiful thing.